totally agree with the message, this is kind of a lot.
Yeah, probably.
Yes!
Hey, check this out.
Probably.
What are you doing?
Oh, my
Did you
God!
just literally hit me across the head
The
with the message?
nerve!
I did, yeah.
Hey guys, my name's Dan. Today's reaction is to Barbenheimer pitch meeting. Well, I wasn't really sure if this was coming or not, but apparently he's going into this hype that is surrounding Barbie and Oppenheimer, considering they were both released on the same day, so they lumped it together, and all these really fun collabs as far as like different pictures that are made. That have been made, excuse me, for this whole thing has been a lot of fun. I'm very curious to see what exactly he does here. Does he just stick with talking about this whole thing, or does he like do like individual pitch meetings for each of these movies? Either way, this should be a whole hell of a lot of fun. But before we get into it though, please do check all of those things I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, the pitch meeting link and Ryan George's link. There are great ways to support him, and a great and easy way to support me is by going right below this video, clicking all those buttons down there, because I will let you see future reactions that I do, daily ones in fact, but also helps my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do.
Oh my God!
There are two of
There's
you.
two?
We got to chatting, and we have a very exciting once-in-a-lifetime double feature opportunity here.
Okay.
Two absolute blockbusters.
What are you talking about?
Well, my movie's about the popular kids doll Barbie, and mine's a historical drama about J. Robert Oppenheimer, father of the atomic bomb. Okay, first of all, you guys have chosen some misleading shirts for this pitch
Sure,
meeting.
yeah,
And
I was
second,
thinking the
that
same thing.
Oppenheimer one doesn't really sound like a blockbuster. Christopher Nolan would be directing. Oh, okay, there it is. But how is this a good pairing?
I was just saying just the shirt colors.
Of movies.
Well, we got to talking,
And we realized our scripts are basically asking the same question.
which is...
What if men has too much power? Oh, I thought we said what if men have too much power. That's basically the same thing. Wow. So anyway, tell me about these
all
movies.
right.
Let's start with the depressing one. Wide-scale death depressing, or Hollywood
Yes.
only making movies based on existing intellectual property with a proven track record of financial success depressing? Let's go with the second one. Well, the movie's gonna follow a
Okay.
Barbie girl in a Barbie,
Barbie
world,
world.
right? And let me tell you, life in plastic,
Plastic. It's fantastic.
Can you brush her hair and undress her everywhere? Oh my God, what?
Imagination. Life is your
It's
creation.
Barbie Girl. Yeah, by Aqua. All right, my name's not Aqua, and I'm not going anywhere. Never mind, I apologize.
Okay, he doesn't get the
Disgusting.
reference.
Disgusting. So anyway, one day while Barbie's having a big old Barbie party in Barbie Land, she's gonna start thinking about death. Oh my God. And then she gets flat feet and cellulite, so she's like, something is off here.
Okay.
So with the help of this weird Barbie, she's gonna go through a portal into the real world, and Ken's gonna come along for the ride.
Oh, and what's the real world like?
Sometimes it's like the real world, and sometimes it's like a magical cartoon.
Oh, fun.
And so Barbie's gonna head to the Mattel offices, and turns out it's just run by a bunch of buffoons, and also like just men.
Very funny.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big middle finger to powerful executives everywhere. Hey, what's up? And so this is kind of Mattel acknowledging the role that Barbie has played in like creating unrealistic body standards for women. And also saying that actually Barbies aren't really about that, they're actually empowering.
How's that gonna work?
Well, the best way I could describe it is that our partners at Mattel like eating cake, but also they like having cake. So if
Sure,
there's a way to do
have
both of
cake
those,
and eating
they'd
it
just be
too.
Thrilled.
Oh, yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Why
Yeah,
would that
not
be
at
a
all,
problem?
no.
Yeah,
No,
let
it's
it be like
fine.
any
No.
harm that they've caused in the past wasn't so bad because it wasn't really intentional. They're just kind of silly.
We should get Will Ferrell to play the head guy. People can't hate Will Ferrell. That's a good plan.
He
So
is
anyway,
funny.
the real world Ken
And he
is
was
gonna
funny in
stumble
this
upon
one.
the fact that the patriarchy exists, so he's gonna think that's pretty cool and bring it back to Barbie Land.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so while the Barbies were in charge of Barbie Land before, now the Kens are gonna be in charge, and main Barbie's gonna have to go restore the natural order.
Gotcha.
And so that's really gonna let us drive home this message in the movie that the patriarchy is kind of messed up for women.
Good message, sure.
Yeah, the patriarchy, no good. Not good at all.
Totally
Nope.
hear you, absolutely. Very unfair system for
Yes.
sure.
This whole patriarchy thing, it's bad. It's not good at all.
That's...
Yeah.
And if you really
We got
think
it, yep.
about it, the patriarchy is actually, it's not a good thing.
I feel like you've gotten the
Yeah,
point
we
across.
got that
It's not
point.
really
Moving
fair,
along.
is it? The patriarchy, I mean. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
it's
understand
okay.
and agree.
We get it.
More like not good yarchy. Am I gonna get in trouble if I say, even though I totally agree with the message, this is kind of a lot?
Yeah, probably.
Yes!
Hey, check this out.
Probably.
What are you doing?
Oh my
Did you
God!
just literally hit me across the head
The
with the message?
nerve!
I did, yeah. So the last chunk of the movie is going to mainly focus on that and be mostly talking.
Oh, samesies, mostly talking. Okay, so tell me about this Oppenheimer one.
Well, we've all seen the epic stuff that Nolan can do with stuff
Sure.
like sci-fi and superhero
Sure.
films, right?
Yeah?
So just imagine what he can do with 3 hours straight of historical science talk. Well,
Taking it to the next level of epicness.
is it though? Well, there's going to be epic music playing under every single word that's spoken.
I didn't realize that.
So anyway, with this movie, I think we have the opportunity to give the people what they've been dying for.
What's that?
Several J. Robert Oppenheimer sex scenes.
Oh, finally.
Father of the atomic bomb, more like father of a child he got by hooking up with a married woman.
Oh my
Catchy.
And
God.
that famous I am become death quote, he's gonna say it while banging.
Oh yeah, well, that's just fan service at this point.
Yeah.
So what else happens in the movie?
Well, we're gonna kind of intertwine several storylines because if I wrote this in a linear way, Christopher Nolan would find and murder me.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what are the storylines other than his love life?
Well, there's gonna be the whole Manhattan Project, right? He's gonna find and recruit scientists like he's planning a heist in a Guy Ritchie movie.
Okay.
There's gonna be this whole hearing to maybe revoke his security clearance during the Cold War, and his wife's gonna kick ass when she's questioned.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, and let me tell you, it's gonna kind of come out of nowhere.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, we're mostly gonna show her being an alcoholic the entire movie, and then there's also this Senate confirmation thing going on.
Who's confirmation?
This guy Strauss, who's been kind of plotting against Oppenheimer and suggesting he's a communist and stuff.
Why is he so mad at Oppenheimer?
Well, because he felt humiliated by Oppenheimer at a political thingy, and then also he thinks that Oppenheimer badmouthed him to Einstein.
And so what happens with this hearing?
Well, he's not gonna get confirmed, and one of the people that voted against him is John F. Kennedy.
He's from the next big political period of history.
Yes!
Yeah, he is.
I love it. Perfect way to set up the sequel.
Well-
Oppenheimer 2,
Well-
The Rise of JFK is tight.
Yeah,
What?
I mean, why not keep that door open,
yeah.
I guess?
So how do these
Okay.
movies end?
Well, we're gonna find out what Oppenheimer actually said to Einstein, and turns out it wasn't about Strauss at all. It was about how maybe they've set the destruction of the world in motion. And Barbie has a human vagina now.
What?
She's got a human vagina now, so she's got to get that checked out, professionally. It's
Oh,
important
dear.
to get that checked out by a professional, vaginally speaking.
Please don't say vaginal like
Yes,
vulva.
please
So
don't.
we think people will leave these two movies feeling, a sense of girl power and a healthy dose of nuclear holocaust dread.
I still think it's going to be hard to convince people to go watch both these movies on opening weekend.
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just got to come up with some catchy thing combining
Yep.
both movie
That-
names
that-
and make
that's
that
what
blow
this
up on
was. It's
social
so-
media.
And
Yep.
you have a name?
We do.
Let's hear it.
Well, we were thinking Barbenheimer.
Oh my God, what?
We'll workshop that.
Yeah, Barbenheimer was the name that they finally went with. Seeing them both back to back is a bit rough. I definitely did not do that because I don't want to spend 5 hours of my time watching back to back movies. I picked one movie one day and then I went to see the movie the next day. This whole thing being brought together is really, really cool because you don't really see this happen too often. As far as the movies themselves, they were fine. Barbie was fine. It had quite a few funny moments. Will Ferrell, I am a huge fan of his. He's not for everybody, and I understand if you don't like him or if you hate him or whatever the case may be, but I'm a huge fan of his, so whenever he was on screen, the movie was just that much better. And with Oppenheimer, I love historical stuff. And I love just seeing like different references to like older, like famous people in it. Like seeing JFK was a bit of just messing with my mind. There was like, oh my God, that's JFK, and we just like seeing like everything come together there. Yeah, they were both fine though. Neither one of them were really too bad. I saw people giving a lot of hate to Barbie. I don't really see it. I mean, I thought it, like I said, I thought it was fine, and I thought Will Ferrell coming in was pretty funny, and Oppenheimer was pretty damn good as well. I thoroughly enjoyed the entire movie of that, even though it was 3 hours. It didn't really feel like it, because sometimes I'll go to movies and I'll just be like, all right, what time is it? Okay, let's move this along a little bit. But no, I was kind of focused on what was going on, watching all the characters, and just like seeing like everything play out. Because like seeing the previews for it, like, oh my God, they're building the atomic bomb. This is kind of interesting, and that's what got me in the door for this one in particular. For Barbie, what got me in the door there was this pitch meeting because I wanted to be informed of what exactly was going on so I can understand the sort of jokes that Ryan tends to make throughout these pitches. So that's going to do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know what did you think about both of these movies. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. And lastly, and most importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to all my $5 supporters on Patreon: Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Jordan Bird, Kester Cronage, Amber K, Raymond Bright, Chris Curtis, Duell, Ann Perry, Larka, and Dark Wolf 9131. And I'll see you guys next time.